Hello, my name is Zhatelier. Welcome back for another episode of EU4 as the Papal State. In previous episode we got 3 new provinces, all of which are relatively decent. Well, one is 29 development, then we got quite a bit of other development. So we got a bit of aggressive expansion. We have a bit of a coalition forming up against us. Oh, agenda yet. Right, Abruzzi wants to have a manufacturing. That could be useful. For a number of allies, at least 3. I think we might be able to get some allies. We'll take the nobilities offer. So who can we ally? Probably no one right now. Well, actually, no. Albania. Okay, Pisa, we could... Oh, I wonder, is Pisa someone that we could perhaps then turn into a vassal? Well, not easily, but it could probably be done. Or not, Pisa, we'll ally you. Already good relations with you, then. And that should already be the alliance, or the mission done, right? Oh, wait, because we lost one... Okay, so we need a second ally. Or third one, rather. We were down to 1. We could ally Milan. I don't know if that's a good idea, but we could do it. Oh, we could ally Teutonic Order. Or Livonian Order. Teutonic Order would be a bit far away, though. But in theory, it could work. If we go for something a little bit closer, Albania would be, well, a little bit risky. In a way, but how about... Oh, the Knights aren't that far off. Distance between borders is the big thing. We've got some common rivals. We've got a decent navy. They do like me. How bad is the relations with them? It's not great, but yeah, we could start improving relations with them a bit further. Maybe get them into alliance so we can get some of the missions going as well. Austria wants some more money. You know what? I will give them. I want to keep Austria on our happy side, or good side, so that if and when the coalition might try something, we'll have at least a strong ally to support in that. But we might need to just go with the diplomatic expansion for a little while. That is actually another thing. We could maybe, instead of going for the naval ideas and all that in the idea group, which I did outline earlier, we could go for like the diplomatic ideas. That would be a possibility. We would give it a diplo reputation, for example. That's quite nice. And instead of maritime and naval, we could go for, let's say, diplomatic and... Is the core ideas? That's a bit more diplo reputation. Is it? Oh no, it's the influence ideas. Right, income from vassals, liberty signs, subjects, diplomatic annexation cost, diplo reputation, or diplomatic relations and reputation, actually, in more travel time. I think that might actually be slightly better. Yeah, we might go for that. Like, you know, navy is always nice and all that, but we don't really need to go for that every time. I think diplomatic stuff is going to be our... Or is going to have to be a bit of a goal for us. Border friction. We're going to revoke the claim on Pisa. To keep the relations good with them. Oh, Bologna, we got good relations. We can recall that diplomat. We still need to, what, 60 years until we can annex them? Yeah, something like that. But, oh, call to arms. Austria against, you know what? Sure, I guess we'll join. Oh, Bohemia. I didn't realize it was Bohemia. Okay, Bohemia and Brunswick. It's not that bad. I don't know if I can actually get there, though. Plus, we got a bit of rebellion forming. Well, they're not that close yet to forming up. We could just go ahead and... let's double check. Oh, no, that's not assigned. Oh, that's a bit of a trek there. I'm just going to get to Modena first. We'll see if we can't get through some easier ways, perhaps. Not really, no. So it was Brunswick is up here. And then there's... we'll just start marching around. Oh, Italian wars, there we go. Mercenary discipline and mercenary cost goes down. So we save a bit of money on our... Oh, didn't mean to hit these peasants, to be fair, but... You know what? You're welcome, Milan. You're welcome. Truce in Naples has ended. Unfortunately, they are in a personal union under Castile, so we can't really do too much with that. Intrigues in Rome. Diplomatic advisor leaves the court. We'll lose a bit of diplomatic power. Get a naval reformer. Or we lose some devotion. I'd rather lose a bit of devotion right now. We could get that fairly easily back. And what we're going to do is we'll just start sieging down some other stuff in here. For Austria. Oh, there we go. Got a core in Firenze and Lucca. So the overextension should be going down very drastic. Oh yeah, there we go. That's a massive reduction in there. Jubilee and Utrecht. Sure, that's a brilliant idea. So we're getting 10 ducats per month again. Even while at war, which is actually not bad. You know what? We could probably go and help with the siege in... Well, in not... Might not be that massive help in the siege of Prague. I think we're just going to go around and siege down some of the other stuff here first. Let's go and give that to Austria. We'll stay close to Prague, just so that if the enemies attack there, we can help with that. Oh, and we can be the first one, actually. Pretty close to the next tech level, so we can either get the prestige decay reduced. Oh, and with the ultra conversion and trait efficiency. Or we could start saving up for the techs, which we kind of are most of the way there already. I think we're just going to save the points right now to get the techs. Stay up to date. There we go, we gave that control to the Austrians. We can go and help with the siege over here in Olomouc. Also we siege down Brno. And how much do we have? We've got 30% participation right now. So it's just Munich and Austria for the most part that have done most of the work. There we go, let's give control of this to Austria. Bruce Bologna ended. So we've got 5 more years before we are... Oh, there we go. We got there just in time to make the siege happen. Or succeed. Potentially bring in... You know what, let's go to Prague. Oh, never mind. We could go for the next 4 over. So we got the siege 4 pips and 2 cannons and all that should make a siege go somewhat quickly. Plus we got a fairly decent army in there. Oh dear, we're Sinner. That's not ideal for a Pope. Although I can't say that I'm completely surprised. But there we go, Modena's sorted out. We could go ahead and turn that into a state already. Yeah, the core over there. So, Pisa, how close are you? Yeah, still pretty far away from willing to become a vassal. They got a decent army themselves, so I suppose that might have something to do with it. We could ask them from some trade power, though. How much do we have in Genoa? I believe we've got a decent bit. Yeah, 39%. There's some Venetian pirates here, though. Which I guess, technically speaking, we could go ahead and just take the galleys off of here. You know what, let's actually get the Admiral in here, and then what you're going to do is you're going to hunt pirates in Genoa. No more pirates in my waters here. We do not tolerate that. Oh, well, there we go. That's a 4 siege done. Just going to give the control of that to Austria, and then we can go ahead and siege down a couple more provinces. I think we've now got a bit of war. Yeah, we've got 11% participation. So if and when there's some money divvied up by the end of this, we'll hopefully get a decent chunk. Probably not enough to cover our costs, but that's fine. We do get some money through the looting as well. Ooh, the knights we've got now 140 relations. Are they willing to become a... They are quite friendly. Could actually ally them. I shall do that. Hey, there we go. We've got the estate agenda, so Diplo reputation goes up. And I believe we now got a mission completed for the Eastern Alliance. So every Christian ally and subject in the Balkans, Anatolia, and Caucasian regions get Cosmolicon Core. Modifier for 15 years, Global Sailor Modifier, Global Manpower Modifier, and 100 military power. Sure. That's going to help them a bit. And then there's the... Oh, right, yeah, there's the Ethiopia stuff, essentially. Still don't have the naval tradition, but we are allowed force limit, at least. But I suppose... Oh, actually, do we get more from hunting pirates as well? No, it's just the protecting trait right now that is giving us. Okay, then. Let's go ahead and siege down the next province over. Could have given them the order on the siege, to be fair. But I'm too lazy for that right now. So we did get the fortification... No, or the castle is almost done. Suppose we could save out some money for manufactories at this point. We don't have most of them unlocked yet. But I think there's still going to be some benefit to that. The biggest problem with sieging stuff with Austria is that it's pretty much impossible to tell from the color who has sieged down the province. Is it us or them? Although, you know, we can kind of keep track of what we sieged and all that. Let's go and help the Hungarians a little bit in Brunswick. Now, how bad is the coalition? It's still pretty bad. Although the aggressive expansion is dropping a decent bit. Although none of these nations that are in the coalition are even nearly close enough to not be in there. Oh, Death of Merchant? Sure, we'll take the money. Greatly appreciated. I think once we siege down Brunswick, we'll just head back home. At that point, we'll probably done our fair share of the work here. Ooh. Obligarius the 13th. 623. I mean, it's not too bad. Oh, we are the courier controller again. Okay, which one do we want to have as the golden bull? You know, the unrest in Catholic provinces might not be too bad. Institution spread, that's... I could take that already for the colonialism. Or I could go for the development costs and tolerance of heathens. I think we're going to take the development costs right now. And then the next pope's probably going to be the institution spread. We could go ahead and investigate heresy a little bit to reduce the reform desire. Can I actually... I can just keep on clicking that, can't I? Right, we'll do a lot of investigations. Incorruptible. Oh, brilliant. Diplomacy insults. Careless turn of phrase from by Pope Gregarious XIII has greatly offended the peasant bishop. We can ease the tensions. Oh, actually, that's perfect. Oh, and we can be the first one to invest into Miltech. We still got a bit of time for that. You know what? Since we're in the war and all that, I'm going to take that now. Till April. You know what? Yeah, we'll just take that. Did we... Hold on a minute. We didn't unlock any new units yet, did we? No, it's Miltech 9 for infantry and 10 for cavalry. Yeah, so the next one's going to be the new infantry. Alright then. Well, that's going to require the colonialism as well. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's going to take a while. Well, that's going to give us a lot of time to get some of the ideas in the meanwhile, though. And Siege of Brunswick, that's going down quite nicely, I hope. Yeah, there we go. I guess we can go and join on that combat real quick. Get some nicer combat experience for our troops. Yeah, there we go. That's a bit of war score. Morale damage received. Oh, there we go. Frontline holder. Well, I suppose we can just go after them. Leave non-stand. Okay, well, they already died. Never mind. I'm going to head back home. You lads have a fun time over there sieging in Germany. We've done our fair share. The Dake War. Oh, right. Sweden's having a bit of a problem now. So we could get the trade ideas. We're going to wait for the trade tech, or Diplo tech, though. It's going to give us another promoted culture. Actually, we're going to promote Tuscans. Does delay some other things, but hey, that's going to be a whole lot of development, and that is now giving us more benefits. Right, and Peter, we've got a good relation with you. You are not willing to become a vassal yet. How's the... we don't have a whole lot of favors. We could start currying the favors, though. Especially with the extra diplomat that we got from becoming the Pope. Or the career controller, rather. Truce with Pisa has ended. But we are allied with them. And I don't think it's necessarily going to be that bad for us to try to turn them into a vassal. It might take a little while. But as we grow stronger... Oh, there we go. There's Brunswick. What do they give? 100 ducats, which we get 22 ducats from. I mean, it's not too bad, I suppose. Not too bad. And a bit of prestige. And then, oh boy, that's Bohemia. That's, well, they had conquered a decent bit of stuff from... Yeah, they had Berlin, actually. So, Brandenburg had some hard time. Oh, there we go. Bohemia will see a whole lot of land to... Okay, and we get 56 ducats. That's not too bad. Oh, right, we needed to get the build career, or build the treasury. So, papal tithe income is increased by 20% for 20 years. Sure, we'll take that one. And then what's this one? Oh, Korea has at least 2,000. Okay. A new St. Peter's Basilica. So we need to have a cathedral and development of 40. I don't think we have access to cathedrals yet, do we? No, that's the Tech 19. Unless we get one for the event or something. That could also happen, I guess. We could upgrade the... You know what? Firenze is pretty high level, so we're going to upgrade this to a level 2 center of trade. We could also do that in maybe Urbino, actually. Or we save the rest of the cash. Actually, how's the workshop? That's not... Oh, right, Firenze's already got one church. We've got a whole lot of churches already as well. Could get a coastal defense in Siena. That is actually not a terrible idea. Well, Ancona could be another option. You usually want them to have on places where they have as many coastal areas next to them as possible. So we could probably go for... we'll go for Siena. The rest of that money we're going to save up for a manufactory. We lost the Italian wars. Oh no. Yeah, so Peter, how much do we have? We've got 12 favors already. Could go ahead and increase the trust a little bit. Fortunately, we can only do like 5 trust at a time right now. But hey, it's 55 trust now, so that should give us... Oh, for mercantilist policies. Yeah, sure. So it's still minus 10 points for them becoming a vassal. I'm kind of hoping that we'll get that first, then we'll start annexing our Bologna. Oh, You know what? The Burgers losing a bit of influence is probably not a bad idea. Also, how... They're not that far wrong, so we just wait another 2 months or so, and the loyalty is going to be high enough with burghers to see some more land. Could potentially see some of the deer, admittedly, but I'm just going to do that first. Not increase the influence too much by accident, because that could end up badly. Yeah, it's like, yeah, there we go, now we can do that. Lose a bit of loyalty, but now we've got 40%, so that's not too shabby. And we can get the Diplotech. Yeah, sure, we'll take it. I mean, it's a bit ahead of time still, but that's not too bad. We get some more trade efficiency due to being ahead of time. Do also unlock the shipyard, which is going to be very handy for building a more fleet. We're still slightly over our limit, actually. Good to know. We're getting 14 ducats per month, though. That is a whole lot. Although, one thing that I should probably remember to do is put this army back into rebel suppression. There's quite a bit of rebellions that might be firing, or at least attempting to fire. With those two armies combined, we should be fine in terms of effectiveness. How is our naval tradition? It's still going down slightly. We're getting some from the projecting trade, but that's not quite enough. But yeah, Austria is massive. Especially if they ever inherit Hungary, that's going to be even more massive. And I believe they might have some stuff... Oh, Bohemia is under attack by... Oh, it's the counter from... Well, Ansbach is actually the one that started that by the looks of it. But yeah, there could be a bit of a reduction in Bohemia's size to the north as well. Oh, there we go, a new cardinal. Actually, can I give a cardinal down here? Bologna. I could. Then also Pisa. Can I do that for you? Oh, they've probably got one already. Never mind. Oh, they're not even nearly willing to become a vassal right now. I suppose the military power is, well, it has been increasing slightly. Let's go and get that manufactory, shall we? So, the options are actually somewhat limited. I think one of the vineyards would probably be okay. Which one would that be? Either Perugia or Abruzzi? I think that one's going to be slightly better. There's a bit of mountainous terrain, but that's fine. Oh, but then separatists are going to fire... I'm just going to go out and park these troops there. Local traders demand aid. I can afford taking a quick loan here. It's only one loan and we'll be able to pay that back in a matter of months. I try to keep it as a few loans as possible, although I know that it's sometimes it's going to be very useful to... Especially using the burghers, I haven't used that right now, but I believe at least they're indebted to burghers. So yeah, you get 5 loans with very low interest. You do lose a bit of mercantilism these days though, so it's not quite as... you know, not quite as easy anymore, or not quite as sort of a no-brainer to do. To actually get another mission from the estates now. So let's see, clergy wants a Urbino base tax to be 9. Or are we a larger or equal to Portugal? I mean, we're not too far off from that actually. Before regiments away. Or Alexandria, we need to have 20% trade influence there, or trade power there. I think Urbino might be the easiest one, but I don't also want to spend the admin points right now on that. So I'm going to go ahead and try to get the army size increased. Once we deal with some of these rebellions, we should be fine, but we'll also want to pay off the loan first before we start upgrading our military even further. Or expanding our military even further. It's the... No, Austrians are still not being supported for the emperorship. It's a bit of a surprise, really. Oh, they're fighting... Oh, right. They're fighting another war. Oh, because... Right. Yeah. Leopold VIII is now in power, and Ferdinand is only 6 years old, so they can't have that one be a candidate for the emperorship. Not yet, anyway. Now, let's see if we can't reduce the... Oh, well, there we go. There's the Modena separatist. That got taken care of fairly quickly. Let's go and just get these into Firenze, then. Actually, it's going to be Lucca where we'll need to have the troops next, I reckon. There we go, that should reduce some of the problems, and we can go ahead and pay off the loan. We won't have a lot of extra left over, but... Oh, no one wants to work. Oh, no. Bloody hell, we just paid off the loan. Oh, Mantua's having a bit of issue. Are you... Because you are allied to Bohemia? Right. I do wonder if at some point we could... we probably need to get a... claim on them. We'll start building a spy network there. So sooner or later we can get to Mantua. Actually, Mantua's... That's a different state, isn't it? Yeah, there's a Po Valley, so that's not the correct state anyway. Right then, truce with France ended. We've taken another loan. We'll survive, though. We'll survive. Gold found in Zhatelier. I wonder where that is. Oh, over there, okay. So they got a bit of boost from that. I don't know if they might have already got into America. I don't know, actually. But we do know that the Protestantism has spawned in, so Age of Discovery is going to end in less than 5 years, actually. Now, Pisa, are you still willing to... No, still not nowhere near willing to become a vassal. Although, if we were to increase army size a little bit, I think that might help. So I'm just going to go and get another men-at-arms there. Oh, Sweden allows me as a rival. Well, that's a bit of a surprise. Oh, let's get the admin tech. Oh, we get more governing capacity as well. Plus, we get the production efficiency, so money should be a slightly more... Oh, act of uniformity. I don't necessarily need that one right now, because I don't need to convert anything yet, but we're going to keep that as an option. I'm going to take that away in there. I'll probably forget about that by the time we need it, but that's alright. Don't worry about that then. Oh, you just need to shout at me in the comments to remember to put that on once we do need to start converting things. Who do we have as allies? We've got the Knights, Austria, Pisa, and then we've got Bologna as a vassal. I do plan on turning Pisa into a vassal eventually as well, but that might take a little bit longer. But we did manage to reduce their military power compared to us. So that is at least helping. Oh dear, we lost the philosopher. Anything good in here? There's a production efficiency. Sure, we'll take that one. And then it might be time for us to repay the loan. Only got 9 or 16 ducats right now. We're getting 50, almost 16 per month, so it's not too bad. Well, Ottomans are expanding pretty far into the east by the looks of it. They're not that strong in the European side of things. They don't actually have any crossing point in here. Although they do have the capital over here in Edirne. I suppose they never got Constantinople, so that's why they didn't change that. Ah, right, we can be the first one to get the cultural conversion thingamajig from Divine Ideas. I do actually wonder, do we have... Yeah, we could... Neapolitan, we could promote that culture, but I'm not going to do that yet. And then we can get the trade efficiency probably soon enough. That's going to reduce the cost of promote mercantilism actually as well. That's going to be quite handy. Right, so we're probably almost ready. Oh, actually, did they... They're still allied with Bohemia and Salzburg and Savoy. They're also in the coalition against me, so I can't really do too much yet. Importing iron from France. You know what? Yeah, we'll get the mill points from that. That's fine by me. I'm guessing there's at least some of the nations that will probably soon start vacating the coalition, maybe. Oh dear, we got a plague. Well, we'll have to do something. Actually, that reminds me. Let's go out and extend the army size a little bit. Now, we could go and get some more artillery to make sieging a bit easier. It's a bit expensive, but I think it might actually be worthwhile in our case here. Because there is a lot of forts over here in Italy, and we kind of need to get through those one way or another. Right, so we'll get the claim there. We can probably cancel the... Find out work in Mantua for now. Ooh. I'll take through mercantilism. Over 33 diplo points. Now, who's Venice? They're allied to Knights and Poland. Oh, but Mantua is part... Okay. Hold on a minute. Well, it would be a coalition war right now if I was to declare war. That's outside of the realm of possibilities, really. But the farm estate is being built at least. Got a bit of money. We'll probably start building some more things soon enough. I actually wonder, marketplaces, most of them, well, we've got a decent bit of them actually already. Could get another shipyard. You know what, we'll build a shipyard in Rome. That's going to get us up to, or rather we can then build another ship without a problem. Plus we can build it a lot faster there then. How's Genoa? Alright, so the pirate hunting, yeah, there's a bit of pirates in there, but it's not that bad. Keep their power pretty much to the minimum. Now, we're pretty close to being able... Actually, we can start annexing. Bologna, I think your time has come. Go ahead and annex that one. It does also mean that we'll have another Diplo slot available, which could be useful. We're spending 10 points per month right now. Oh boy, well, at least it does mean that the annexation is going to be quick. It's a full year and we'll have that done. Oh, forgery of documents. More admin points for a bit of corruption. You know what? We'll keep the devotion up for now. But actually, as soon as we annex Bologna, we'll have the troops for their agenda right now, so we need to have 25 or more. We got 23 already, and actually we might be able to build one more artillery, for example. That shouldn't take too long. And then... oh, Sanctity of Marriage. Oh, okay. Grand Duke of Lithuania is requesting annulment of the marriage between him and his wife. You know what? We'll take it. Or we'll give them the annulment. Oh, Ottomans in Golden Era. Well, that could be dangerous. We need to have... okay, we need to upgrade some more of the Central Trade to level 2, I reckon. We need to have 5 of level 2 or higher for that extra. I don't think we're going to go for the Golden Era quite yet, though. We're going to save until most of our neighbors have used theirs and they have expired, and then we're going to go for a bit of an easy conquest in a way. Let's go ahead and get another trade ship as well. Get that to 25 total. We've got a decent bit of inflation, but that doesn't seem to be too bad. Oh, and actually, the unrest is very much manageable right now. So let's go ahead and do a bit of drilling, shall we? Get the drill up, get the professionalism up. It's already 20%. So it's not too bad, but it could be better. Could definitely be better. Oh, integrating Bologna, and there we go. The estate agenda completed. Bit of a reduction in diplomatic reputation, but that's alright. And this army stopped drilling. We are quite a bit over our limit though, so I'm going to go ahead and disband this army. Although there's some of the units that have a decent drill there, but I'm still going to just ignore that. I know it's not ideal, but I'm going to do that anyway. And I think, look how we're going to go ahead and upgrade this into Center of Trade level 2. So in Genoa, we got 38% right now. Got a decent bit. But I do see that we are actually out of time for this episode, so if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Or check out the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, and next time, bye-bye.